Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. I am playing with someone new in this video, but unfortunately the audio from my microphone got broken. Well, not broken, but it didn't record correctly. So instead of doing a normal Rocket League video with commentary, I figured I would talk about net neutrality, because why not? And also it's a big issue that, kind of needs to be addressed. I haven't done a video on this yet. I mentioned it at the end of my last video, Save Net Neutrality. So basically, if you haven't heard of net neutrality, it is the principle that all internet service providers have to treat all internet traffic the same. So they can't favor certain websites like, say, if you have Google Fiber, they can't make Google run faster than, say, Microsoft or Apple.com, obviously. So basically what happened was Thursday, December 14th. Yeah, Thursday, December 14th. The FCC, the United States FCC, which is the Federal Communications Commission, under the direction of Ajit Pai, a former Verizon lawyer. Don't ask me how he got on the FCC. I mean, that seems like a little bit of a conflict of interest, but, I'm not an American politician and I don't make decisions. So, anyway, somehow he got on the FCC, and when we got our new president earlier this year, I guess, technically in January, he appointed Ajit Pai as the chairman of the FCC. And so Pai, trying to, he hasn't specifically said this, but I suppose he's trying to give back to his former company, Verizon. He's repealing those net neutrality laws, or he has repealed those net neutrality laws that make all internet traffic equal. So essentially now, or not now, but starting January 1st, all internet service providers don't have to treat internet traffic the same, and there goes my Xbox controller. I was going to record a Rocket League video. Anyway, as I was saying, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So basically he's repealed those rules, and now the internet service providers can basically charge you to use any website. So they could split up their thing into packages, their service into packages, so you have to buy the social media package in order to access Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, all the social media. They can have a video package for like Vimeo, Periscope, YouTube, Twitch, and they can also, they have a bunch of different categories that are each like an add-on to each month. Well, that's not what the American people want. 80% of America said they did not want these net neutrality rules repealed. But the FCC has a website, and a bunch of people, like over 1.4, I think, million people submitted comments to the FCC website. And literally, during the discussion on, live, I was watching it live, during the FCC discussion of Ajit Pai's, he calls it restoring internet freedom, it does the opposite, but that's what he calls it. It basically this one guy said, oh yeah, because, hold on, let me take a step back. So basically, the FCC allows people to submit comments, but during an investigation of the FCC, these people have found that a bunch of these comments that were submitted by bots under stolen identities, which is identity theft, fraud, and it's illegal, basically. The FCC does not care that they committed fraud, because one of the commissioners, literally in his discussion speech, said that it does not matter if the comments were submitted by bots, because they don't read the comments. What is the point of making a place to submit comments if you don't take them into consideration before voting? Now, I don't think this issue should be split among party lines, but this vote was. There are 3 Republicans on the commission, 2 Democrats, and that was the vote, 3-2. The Republicans voted yes to repeal net neutrality, and 2 voted no. So basically, at this point, looming deadline of January 1st is when this all takes effect, unless we do something about it. And this is the point of the video where you do something about it. So there are a number of petitions and stuff you can sign, but there's also a nice website that I will link in the description. It's called battleforthenet.com. It allows you to place a call to your senator if you live in the US, and if you don't live in the US, just get in contact with someone you know who is in the US and tell them this is a big issue, to read up on it and to do their homework. So, anyway, you can call your senator, call your representative, call anyone in Congress, because Congress, which is like the federal legislative body, I'm explaining to people who aren't in the US, they can basically review this FCC Act and decide whether or not they essentially like it or not, and if they don't like it, they can repeal it, because they have the power to do that, which was given to them, I don't know, a long time ago, I think, or something. There's only been one FCC Act that has ever been, I guess, repealed by Congress. So this could be the second. Also, there's like a crap ton of lawsuits that have already been filed. Like, as soon as the decision was made, probably in the first 10 minutes, there were at least 5 lawsuits. Now, I'm guesstimating here, it could be a bunch of these people on one lawsuit, I'm not sure. I know that a crap ton of people are suing the FCC, including at least 18 US states at the time of recording of this video. 18 US states do not agree with the FCC, along with, 80% of the population of America. So, anyway, that's just my 2 cents. You can decide for yourself, you can read the facts. If you happen to like Ajit Pai's, plan, you can dislike this video all you want to. But for the rest of us who actually care about the internet, make sure you share it and make sure people understand that this is the future of our internet. And this is what could potentially dictate how the future looks. We care about the internet because it's a big resource and it basically controls everything around us. And we need to keep it that way and not have it split up into 15,000 different packages. Now, assuming that none of these lawsuits go through, aka all these lawsuits fail, and the Congress doesn't do their thing, then January 1st is when ISPs get to decide the rules. And also included in the bill, the FTC makes sure that the broadband, aka ISPs or internet service providers, don't overstep their boundaries by charging for this. Well, the only fault in that thinking is that the FTC is currently in a court case with AT&T in the Ninth Circuit Court. Don't ask me what that means. I just read it online. They are in a battle to see whether or not the FTC actually does have control over broadband providers. So if they lose that court case, then Ajit Pai gets his underlying motive. He gets what he wants. And yeah, we don't like that as an internet. So, in case you want to read more on this, you can go to reddit.com. Reddit has a subreddit called Net Neutrality. Like I said, Battle for the Net, SaveTheInternet.com. There's a bunch of different websites out there. I will link all of it down below in the description, including the petitions that I've found to save net neutrality. One on change.org has over 2 million signers as of the time of this recording, and it had over 1.8 million at the time of the FCC vote, which was, I guess, 1.5 days ago, because I'm recording this pretty late at night. So anyway, yeah. So bottom line is that we need to save net neutrality because it keeps the internet free and open, and that's what we like, and that's what we've had for 2 years now, and we like it the way it is. We don't want it any other way. So if you like net neutrality and you think we should keep it, just be sure to check down in the description for those links. And that's basically all I got to say about that. It matters to me a lot. If you even looked at my Twitter on Thursday, it was spam. It was not spam, but it was all red. It had the I support net neutrality background. It had the angry face as the picture. Also, shameless self-promotion. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/7webblog. Anyway, but yeah, we need to save net neutrality. It's a big thing. And I feel like I'm repeating myself. It's really late. I probably should have done this tomorrow morning, but no matter, because it needs attention. I've restored my Twitter profile back to the way it previously was, except for the header picture, which still has Save the Internet, which is what we need to do because we love the internet and we don't want to have to pay money per YouTube video that we watch. That's all I got to say. Hope you guys enjoy if you did, or if you agree with what I'm saying. hit the like button down below if you don't dislike it, and tell me why in the comments. I don't have a problem with you disliking this video, I'll be honest. If you disagree with what I'm saying and want me to change my opinion, tell me in the comments. But otherwise, you can leave a comment telling me why you think I'm right. I mean, I'd like to hear your position on this issue because it matters to me as much as it matters to, the rest of the internet. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little brief informative thing with the gameplay in the background. And maybe next time I can actually get my microphone to record correctly and you want to listen to me talk about net neutrality. But like I said, net neutrality, important. You should really do something about it. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Yo, what's going on?